Welcome, fellow officials. I am Joe Cesari, a member of the Bloomsburg chapter of Wrestling Officials in District 4. I took the liberty of using this picture of me and my sons Steve, Joe, and Mark because we are proud of our Pennsylvania wrestling legacy. My three sons won 6 PIAA state individual championships, and together with many fine young men that I had the privilege to coach at North Schuylkill, helped us win 2 state team titles. This DVD was made possible through the cooperation of PCN, Dr. Bob Lombardi of the PIAA, and Dr. John Hossage, our state interpreter. Kyle Berger, a referee in District 1 and a member of the Old York chapter, reproduced the clips I selected from the state tournament. I tried to capture some of the great flurries and scrambles. Kyle Berger is a TV production teacher at North Penn High School in Lansdale. This DVD is my attempt to create a tool to help make a better wrestling official out of all of us in Pennsylvania. Keep in mind, I had the advantage of listening to the mic'd officials and watching these clips hundreds of times. You as an official must make that call in a split second. As I said many times, this is for constructive purposes only. There is no criticism intended. We hope that you enjoy it.
He's on defense right now as DeMarc gets in on a double leg. Trying to go ankle pass is Steen underneath. Our referee, Anthony Nastasi, looking, has not awarded 2 yet. Taking a real close look underneath as Steen has DeMarc's ankle locked up, and it looks like we're headed for a stalemate. And that is the call. Actually potentially dangerous, so we'll go back to the middle, the first of what figures to be many scrambles today. He will medal in AAA. DeMarc in deep again. Now Steen trying to pass that ankle again, using his head to bridge over behind. Very creative defense by Steen, and it's going to get him a 2-point takedown and a 4-1 lead. And you'll see that McMillan is looking to become the first Pennsylvania state champion with a 2-piece singlet. They're new this year. The compression shirt and those board shorts that are now legal for PIAA competition. Peacock of Oswego Valley in the quarters, and then a very comfortable 11-4 win over Wyatt Lutz of Montoursville in last night's semifinal. Wrestlers scrambling around here. Boozle trying to get the hips and head high. McMillan locked on that right ankle of Boozle. And they're, oh no, they had control, then they waved it off immediately. So no points yet, as they continue to just kind of roll over, and now control is awarded and back points being given out of this scramble here, as Boozle is going to pick up at least a 4-0 lead. Looks like 2 back points.
Champion for Mount Union, All-American at Penn State 3 times. Second in the country twice.
Still in control here is McMillan. Boozle is trying to weasel his way out the back. Very similar to that situation they were in the first period, where Boozle wound up with 2 and 2. McMillan still in control. Now he's in trouble and on his back. And a reversal is given, but no back points for Boozle. So he's out to a 6-0 lead, looking comfortable here with 15 seconds. And clock here in the postseason. Shrug attempt here.
It's a great throw by. He's got to bring him to the mat, or Rones puts a hand down.
Yep, and
he's
there's
got
2. So clock takes a 2-1 lead. And I thought we were going to have 1 of 2 calls there, either a takedown or they were going to call Roan for fleeing the mat, because he was running out of bounds there to try to get away from clock. On the reaction, trying to throw that leg in again, but Roan is able to scoop the ankle, come out behind.
Roan blocked it with his foot. Now he's in good position to get control himself for a reversal. Trying to step over quickly.
Still a whizzer by Clock, has not yielded control yet. Now he goes to the splits.
Keep wrestling, gentlemen. Keep wrestling, gentlemen.
No 2 yet. Crowd wants it, but you see Clock still scooting that hip and not letting Roan step over.
Roan, if he gets that step over, it's going to be big trouble for Clock.
Now he's over both hips and put Clock on his rear end, so he gets the reversal and now has a 3-2 lead. But Clock coming out.
Clock manages to get his hips free and gains an escape.
So we are tied at 3, and Clock's
Blood time green.
Herrera has been very tough, very stingy about giving up any points in his 3 matches to make it into this final. He's only given up 1 point.
Phipps hanging on to that right ankle of Herrera. Herrera trying to step over, and we've got potentially dangerous called. Wade Williams out of District 6 is our official. He's in his 23rd year. Interior. Locked up, doesn't appear to be anywhere near turning Phipps at this point, especially with that leg in.
Yeah, he's got to get that leg out to get better leverage so that he can try to gain some near fall points against Phipps.
And a stalling warning is called on the bottom. The Norwin coaching staff is saying, what do you want him to do? He's in a cradle and a leg is thrown.
Well, yeah, honestly, I mean, what can he do?
And there's a stalemate call.
Yeah, Herrera locking up a cradle with a leg, and there's no way he's going to be able to turn him with that.
Yeah. Warning against him. Low single attempt there. Oh, go behind.
Nice.
Roll through, nothing yet. As Phipps has grabbed onto that ankle, holding on for dear life. Herrera comes up to one leg, is trying to cover. Phipps still has that ankle, no control awarded yet.
Phipps has got a death grip on that foot.
Yep, and there is a potentially dangerous. Could have been on either Phipps.
Bottom.
And the choice goes to Phipps. He chooses bottom.
Wrestle all 30, gentlemen. Wrestle all 30. Do not
And
stop
the referee
wrestling.
explaining wrestle the full 30
Good
seconds
position,
here.
bottom.
Now Wright's just going to hang on to that arm and the leg and hope for the best.
And now it's Hilligus coming out for the reversal. Mark Cesari.
Got that leg figure forward. Not an awful, or excuse me, Hilligus has Wright's leg figure forward. Not an awful lot that Wright can do to get out from underneath.
40 seconds to go here in the second period. Stalemate is called.
On.
For an equalizing takedown. Hilligus runs away. High crotch shot over the two legs there, but Hilligus is able to throw himself over Wright and escape with his second state title in as many years. Boy, great match. So Camacho trying to establish himself as a guy of national caliber. Hanging on top here with 20 seconds to go. Boyd trying to get the reversal in the closing seconds of the period. But Camacho still in control, and there's locking hands being called by the official. And an escape.
And an escape.
So that was a great call right there by the official's assistant, Ken Haggerty. For whatever reason, the clock stopped.
So far doing a good job not backing up at all.
High crotch shot here by Camacho. Boyd goes to the splits. 5 seconds left. Camacho tries to hip over. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that's it. Jeff Boyd has beaten Colton Camacho 5-4. And he is a state champion for Erie McDowell.
He's got 2, and he's got that leg turked up. He's going to get some back points here.
Getting the full complement.
He's going to slide himself over a little bit, get in better position for a fall. He's got more than a minute to work with.
Yeah, plenty of time here if Sasso wants to finish it off. Ho is able to belly down, though.
Same combination. You got that hip lock. Same combination.
The back points haven't been awarded yet, as the official saying that leg is still Turk. So this is still the same set of back points that is yet to be awarded. Your ankle pick, spinning around. McClanahan trying to stay on his feet, fighting off the takedown attempt. But now Evanitsky will back him toward the center of the mat. And there is a takedown right on the edge. So 2 points for Evanitsky, and he's got the lead. Brandon Bobert. For a single leg here for McClanahan. Evanitsky trying to roll underneath.
Evanitsky coming up right on the edge of the mat. He's going to get 2 points out of this.
Good hustle by Evanitsky, good awareness. In on about a single leg. Trying to put Starocci in danger. Starocci's still in control.
Hartman slowly but surely working his way around. If he has enough time, he's going to get 2 points eventually.
There it is, 2 points, no backs. So it is 5-3. Here, check. Top, so he cannot give up another stall call. Goes to a little Navy ride there to break down Starocci.
Well, he's got that stalling call, but he's also so tough on top. I mentioned earlier, he hasn't given up a point, with exception of the 3 points that Starocci's got on him now. So nobody's been able to escape from him.
And there's the stalling call with a point. Off of a shrug attempt by Wallace. Is in deep on a single, trying to improve his position.
Stilling's got that head outside single. Here's another funk roll attempt.
Stilling's trying to clamp on, but in doing so is giving up what looks like almost a low leg situation for Wallace.
And Wallace has that left leg of his.
No control awarded yet. And Stilling's just kind of holding on, and there's your stalemate call. A tough scramble there. Stillings was in. One's best hope for a champion, and there's a takedown in the closing 10 seconds of the period. Can Stillings ride out Wallace? Ooh, Wallace coming out on top. No control given, and time runs out. So Stillings just kind of clamps down there. And the gray singlet of State College, the Little Lions. Oh boy, a lateral drop by McGonigal has Urbis on his back.
No, he's in good position. He's got plenty of time to work with. He's going to scoop the head, stay perpendicular, driving him over again. You can see his arm is trapped.
These two guys, however, they're both getting one tonight. One will be gold, one will be silver. And Hunter Katka from Sun Valley is quickly in on a double leg takedown at the edge, and he's got an early 2-0 lead.
Now he scooped the one leg, and as soon as he grabbed that far ankle, that is control and a 2-point takedown.
Katka just a sophomore. They're going to wipe off the caution there. There's a whistle on another mat. And his only loss this year was to Selinsgrove's Nate Sean. He got caught and pinned by Sean at the Penn Manor tournament earlier this year. Met up with him in the quarterfinals and handed him an 8-3 defeat. Had a thrilling semifinal against Ian Edenfield, who was a second place finisher last year. And almost saw his state championship goals come to a screeching halt. He was
Derek. Yes. There's backs. Stay there. Stay there.
He's going injury time.
That's 4. 4. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.